Yeah. What about you? Do you still have your sedan?
The gold one?
Yeah.
No, I ended up selling that. So funny story, I'll tell you. I got, so in short, I picked up this white Volvo while I was still living in California, and I moved out. I picked it up for like $600 from a guy, and it ran just fine. It needed some work, so I moved out to Utah about a month later, I think, and so then I just started working on it, and it needed to be registered, and I needed it to pass smog before it got registered, right? And so in the meantime, I found the gold sedan, and I picked it up for parts, right? So I pulled the grill off, a turn signal, the passenger seat, because the passenger seat in my wagon was missing.
I was like missing the seat, yeah.
Yeah, so I did that, and it turns out that was I think that was an '89, and it was actually quite fine. I put a new battery in it, and the guy who sold it to me didn't have the keys for it, so I had to get it rekeyed. But once I got it rekeyed and put a new battery in it, it fired right up and drove just fine. Ended up needing a new radiator, and after that, I just did, I think I did one other project on it, which was the round headlight conversion.
Oh, yeah.
Which was pretty cool, and I think I'll definitely do that to my white wagon as well. But I did that, and then I was able to sell it to a guy up further north, and so I liked that I was able to do that because it I'm one of those that while I will utilize a junkyard, you always hate to see a 240 in the junkyard, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, so this that effectively saved it from the junkyard, as far as I know. It could be there now, but hopefully not.
Yeah, it was. I like that one. That was I like the gold color, and I saw like the headliner was like all graffitied up. I know
it's terrible.
Yeah, it didn't look like you liked it, but I thought it was funny, man. That's awesome.
Yeah,
I like that cars have like that weird personality. Like I have a 240. It's like when it has like a block of wood that's like as a headlight spacer, and like I discovered it when I was tearing it apart to work on it, and I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna keep it there. That's like part of the car now,
That's where it goes.
It's funny, like, and yeah, I mean, that's cool. You like sold it off, and hopefully it's living on. And
it should, as long as nothing else went wrong with it. It should last a little while longer. I think it only had about 170 or 180,000 on the odometer, which of course was broken, but
right. It had a nice little stance too. I like the low cars.
I can't tell.
Lower in mine.
Yeah, I can't tell what was going on with that. I think the suspension was just collapsed because it was slammed to the ground, and it felt like it was quite uncomfortable. And that also had manual steering, because the guy ripped out the power steering. So
man, it's such a scam. People talk you into it. It's like this big scam. You feel so cool, and then it's like, oh man, it sucks. I want power steering back.
Yep. You want power steering back. The only other complaint I had about that car was the guy put a K&N air filter in it, but not a cone filter, just in the airbox, and that frustrated me, because I'm like, okay, this is clearly, it's a high flow filter, which is obviously letting more particulates into the engine, damaging the engine. And how much horsepower are you trying to get out of this car? Comes with 112 horsepower from the factory, and this car's 30 years old. So you're lucky if you're pushing 100 at this point, and you're trying to get one more out of this air filter.
Right.